foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you collective. So right now, I'm just going to clear out the energy, see what's happening right now for the collective. All right, Holy Spirit, what's happening right now for the collective? Okay. So we got Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Devil card. So pretty much, you guys are very ambitious, and you're definitely very ambitious when it comes towards gaining clarity for somebody in your energy that was in like devil energy. Like someone was definitely making you feel like you were limited or restricted in some type of way. Okay. And you're very goal oriented, especially when it comes to your self reflection at this time. All right, clap out this double call, Holy Spirit. Okay. So someone definitely felt powerless in some type of way. But you're realizing, as you gain this clarity, you're realizing that as you continue to persevere, your goals are being met more and more. And that's really good. Clap out the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're very resilient. And it's through these decisions that you're making. So you're definitely taking strides in your journey. All right. What about this conflict? All right, so there definitely is a change, transformation. Going on with whatever conflict you had. Somebody definitely was in double energy, but you definitely have a new beginning upon the horizon, and this new beginning is gonna come in the form of a love connection, or you're just gonna have new feelings. Yeah, High Priestess came out on the side. So there was definitely someone that didn't want you to trust yourself or trust your journey. But you definitely walked away from it. So it's definitely going to be a rapid change, especially when it comes to the after like the final nail in the coffin, like to end out of the cycle that you were in. The change is going to be very rapid. Yeah, there was someone, you were probably feeling very unfocused. But there was also somebody in your energy that was pretty arrogant, okay? And it was due to control. This individual is gonna go through a tower moment, just for trying to project these feelings towards you. Queen of Swords that came out, and then we got Queen of Pentacles. So definitely was a karmic energy, but you're definitely in Queen of Pentacles energy. So you're going through some type of renewal, okay? And it's because of this victory that you have. You could be feeling a little exhausted when it comes to like romantic connections at this time, but you're definitely on the right path, okay? Somebody's being called to focus on resting and relaxing. If you have children, you're being called to, focus on the playfulness of life, okay? You're definitely going to be experiencing a lot of sensual delights. Like these feelings are going to start to feel more and more familiar as you find your path and your direction, especially when it comes to your creativity, okay? Anything that you feel inspired to do, go ahead and go after it. Okay, because right now you should be anticipating, you should be in the energy of anticipating these blessings to come in for you. Okay, with this Emperor card, you're definitely maintaining these healthy boundaries at this time. You're very powerful, and you're also focused on what's more important to you. And that is why you're in this energy of the World card. The world is your oyster, and you're looking forward to all these new opportunities to come. So right now, you're probably integrating your work life and your spirituality, your family life, your home life. Like you're definitely on the right path. See, you're in the sun energy. So if this is not a feeling you're feeling right now, keep living in your truth, okay? Keep being optimistic because you have a lot of happiness coming your way, and it's because you're letting go of what no longer serves you. All right, so you definitely have a new perspective, especially when it comes to those in your past. Like you're realizing that you're being called to encourage yourself through the work that you're doing. So all the things that you're working towards that make you feel in a higher vibration, continue to nurture those, continue to do those, and whatever comes up to where it's like it makes you feel some kind of way or you feel funny about it, cut it off, okay? Because that's your intuition letting you know. Yeah, Page of Wands. So you're definitely gaining some new ideas, okay? You're definitely feeling energetic. You're definitely feeling very cheerful. And that's really good because you're coming out of a period where you felt kind of anxious. And as you communicate with the Most High, as you do your self love affirmations, it's definitely helping you to break out of those energies that could have been keeping you down, okay? Yeah, you're very strong. So continue to be brave as you're fighting through these battles, okay? You're definitely an influence on those around you. Okay, so continue to follow your heart. And continue to follow like your dreams. Okay, there's somebody's getting a lot of communication in your dreams. It could be about a king of pentacles, it could be about, some type of abundance to come your way. Continue to call in that energy. Okay. Yeah, be confident with yourself. And then it was also somebody that was in like Queen of Wands energy. This person was very arrogant. Okay, but the divine has definitely called judgment on this individual because they were just wrong in what they were doing and they kept doing it. They were very consistent with what they were doing, so they're definitely receiving karma for that. Yeah, you're definitely going to be celebrating soon. All right. And it's going to provide you with a lot of emotional stability. Thank you. Yeah, what about this conflict? Somebody was trying to cause some type of conflict for you in the background, but they were dishonest with it. So all of that is coming to light at this time. Okay, so you be prepared to celebrate. Okay, be ready for the celebration. You're gonna be celebrating your growth. You're gonna definitely be enjoying yourself. And you're gonna feel like a sense of belonging. Like you're gonna have more and more individuals that want to work as a team with you, not working against you. Okay, so you're definitely feeling balanced at this time. So focus on that. Okay. All right. Anything else the collective needs to know, Holy Spirit? Yeah, you're definitely gaining a lot of clarity, especially like from those individuals that try to, muddy up, what you were thinking. Like there were things that you kind of doubted yourself on, but this is your message to know that you will have long-term success. Okay. You're going to have a lot of family and job security. So maybe someone had somebody in their family, and this family member was in conflict with you. They were definitely, trying to have some type of rivalry with you, but you're the type of person that you're kind and compassionate. You weren't trying to be in competition with anybody, and that's really good. We have somebody that was in like a player type of energy. This individual tried to come up with a bunch of different ways to, neglect you in some type of way. They're definitely going through karma for that. Yeah. See, Wheel of Fortune, they're going through karma. And like your good karma coming in is gonna be them watching you glow up. Like they're gonna be watching you grow and love yourself more. Listen, we got the Empress. You're definitely gonna be celebrating soon. Definitely gonna be celebrating. Yeah, and it's because you're moving on. You no longer are chasing behind things that make you feel some type of way. Yeah, like these karmic energies just fell on the floor. Like they're feeling depressed, they're feeling sad, blah blah blah. Yeah, you have so many choices. You have so many opportunities coming your way. So anything that you're wishing to happen, anything that you're daydreaming about, listen, this is your new beginning. Okay, continue to nurture those ideas. And if you have like a business idea that you're not really sure about, write it down, contemplate on it, pray for guidance, and it'll definitely work out in your favor. Whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, it's going to provide you with a lot of stability and a lot of security. Okay, it's really going to pay off for you. Like it's going to grow so much. Okay. Yeah, you're manifesting at this time. And your manifestation is really tied into your passion. Okay, so whatever it is you're passionate about, I promise you, if you go out on a limb and act on it, it's gonna work out for you. Okay? You're also very resourceful and you're finding a balance. You're also finding a balance with your ambition at this time. So you're definitely working towards, a lot of different things. You're making so many choices, but you definitely have a clear direction on your path and where you want it to go. So you have a lot of willpower. Okay, and that is directly going to lead to your success. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, there's someone in your energy that, they were trying to manifest some type of relationship problems, but it's not happening, especially when you started to walk away from what didn't serve you. It's all about generosity. It's all about reciprocity. Okay, so if someone is not pouring into you, you're not pouring into them. Reciprocity, give and take. Okay, and that's going to lead to a lot of financial abundance for you. You might have felt like you were stuck in some type of dilemma. You were stuck between two paths, but you're definitely focused on finding balance at this time. And that's really good that you're doing that. Okay. So you're probably in the spirit of feeling very calm. You know what I'm saying? So continue to do that and continue to find solutions to things that may not work in your favor. Always learn how to pivot. Okay. Sometimes, the biggest blessings happen in a way that you couldn't even imagine. Okay, so look forward to that. If something doesn't work out for you, remember sometimes rejection equals protection. Okay, continue to be strong willed. Bottom of the deck. Continue to be strong willed. Okay, and perseverance. All right, that's the big thing right now, and fight for what you think is right. Okay, do not blindly follow, individuals that are not on the right path. It's not me telling you to be judgmental, but if somebody is on the wrong path, you don't want to pick up their karma. Okay, because this is how you're gonna be looking if you take up all their trauma. You see all these swords in their back. If you're around somebody that is not living their life the right way, if they don't have morals, if they don't have values, and you're supporting that, you're gonna pick up on that bad karma. If you're an empath, you're gonna pick up on these negative emotions that this person is, festering in. Like, it's a horrible, position to be. If you continue to be around these people, like, I'm not making it up, struggle, poverty, unemployment, it's a lot of bad things that are gonna happen, especially if you go along with things that don't serve your highest purpose. Okay, there was some type of like emotional pain somebody went through, and there was a lot of hidden information regarding it. So maybe you were in a relationship and there was just some things that you weren't sure about. You separated from this person, but it was still in the back of your mind. This is your confirmation. The person had a lot of secrets. Okay, so just let it go. Focus on releasing those emotions. Okay, they don't deserve to be on your mind and your energy. It definitely could be a Taurus that I'm talking about. Yeah, somebody definitely thought they were a player. They thought they was gonna get away with whatever they were doing in the background, but they're not. Give me a moment. Sage, what's wrong, mama? Okay, first of all, relax and refresh it. All right, so I'm gonna grab up my cards and I'm gonna shuffle some. Come over here if you need help, baby. Alright, so right now I'm just gathering up my cards and I'm gonna shuffle, and then I'm going to do an illumination reading. So this illumination reading is just gonna be to help guide whoever needs to hear it to more towards the light. So if you've been feeling a little down, if you've been feeling exhausted, this reading is gonna help to brighten your day, your mood. Okay. All right. So I'm shuffling up right now. Then I'm gonna do an illumination reading. And definitely, if you haven't already, please please subscribe to my channel. If it's resonating for you, please drop me some hearts, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, clear guided messages for this illumination reading for the collective. All right, what is happening right now for the collective? Ooh, that was automatic. Okay, so somebody has made the sound decision to separate from an energy that, was not all right. Like, you just got tired of the back and forth. You definitely found out some type of information, and that made it easier for you to go through with this decision. So you're definitely going through a breakthrough. Hi. All right, Holy Spirit, how can the collective move with ease and grace? Ooh, they come out automatically. All right. So in order for you to move with ease and grace, you're being called to focus on your forward momentum. Okay. With this chariot card, the chariot card is definitely the fastest moving card in the deck. Okay. So you're being called to have self-discipline, have self-control, and that's going to make it easier for you to manage your time better, to find balance, especially when it comes to your priorities. Okay. You definitely have a lot of choices that you need to make. Exercise your free will. Okay. Can nobody make you do or say nothing that you don't want to. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the collective learning from this cycle? Ooh, so you are learning. Somebody definitely tried to pay somebody to cause some type of conflict. Okay. And what's crazy is that whoever that they went to try to conjure up some type of negative energy, they picked up on that individual's energy that they were lying. So they were very dishonest and they were lying in what they were doing. They were very dishonest in what they were doing, and this person is definitely receiving karma for what they did. Why? Because you are very intuitive. You're following your intuition, and you're currently manifesting your desires at this point, and it's through all the clarity that you have got. Okay, this individual probably tried to attack like your throat chakra, but someone definitely fucked around and found out, because they really tried to pay somebody to do some type of magic. Like, that's insane. All right, Holy Spirit, what else they learning? Yeah, and you're learning that you have a lot of long-term success in what you're doing. And on the flip side, whoever was doing this negative, like, they were working hard to do something terrible to you, but it's not working, it's not going anywhere, okay? Especially when it comes to this conflict that they tried to stir up in the background. All right? Because you're focused on hope, you're focused on your happiness, you're focused on achieving peace at this time. This person is focused on the complete opposite, so they're definitely not getting what they thought they was going to get. And it's because you're moving on, you're on this new journey towards self-love, and you're manifesting your desires and your dreams, and you're leaving behind anything that doesn't work, like, for your healing journey. And you're letting go of that hatred, that resentment, that sadness. You're letting go of all those negative feelings that this person tried to manifest in your life. Holy Spirit was currently leaving for the collective. Yeah, I already seen that card that fell. Yes, babe? Go ahead. All right, so I asked what's currently leaving. What's currently leaving is you continually have to defend yourself against people that just want to take, take, take. There's somebody that's always asking you for something. They always need something, blah, blah, blah. That's going. Okay. What's leaving is just heartbreak. What's leaving is you continually have to separate from people that, make you feel unproductive. They make you feel unbalanced. That's currently leaving. Okay. All these betrayals, this trauma, these tears, you feeling upset. Somebody might be experiencing some type of heart problems. That's all leaving. Okay. All this emotional pain, sorrow, it's all leaving. Okay. Holy Spirit, what's on its way in for the collective? Listen, and what's on its way in is your strength. You standing in that strength and that power, because you standing in your strength is going to lead to something very fruitful, and you're going to enjoy it. Okay, it's going to be a lot of work, but you're going to enjoy doing that work. You're going to look forward to doing that work. So it could be like a new financial opportunity, it could be a business endeavor, but either way, you are going to enjoy standing in your strength, standing in your power. Somebody is definitely going to be in some type of authority, like, figure, like, you're going to be like either a boss or supervisor or something, but you'll definitely be guiding people on their way, and they're going to look up to you. Okay, bottom of the deck, so many choices. So maybe if you weren't sure what in particular that was going to be, endless, it's endless choices. All you have to do is pick and choose what you want, and you are going to get it. Okay. Holy Spirit, what's the collective's medicine for the moment? So your medicine for the moment is to have a new perspective, okay? Have a new perspective when it comes to money, and have a new perspective when it comes to love and relationships, okay? Somebody has definitely been hurt a lot in the past. Oh, I said in the past. So in the past, you were probably on the wrong path at one point in time. Somebody was steering you in the right direction, but you're definitely, self-surrendering to the Most High, and you're liberated from anything that kept you stuck, that kept you, down. Yeah. So you guys came out as an empress. So you're definitely being called to remain grounded. Okay. Continue to nurture yourself. Continue to, if you have children, whatever, like, continue to nurture that. Okay. And also nurture this creativity. Okay. Make sure you're remaining ambitious. You're working towards the things that you want. Okay. And that's going to lead you to feel very accomplished. Okay. It's going to lead to your success. It's going to lead to your victory. You just have to believe that you have it, and you're going to get it. Okay. Somebody's definitely going to be feeling more playful in the days to come. You're definitely going to be like having a lot of comfort and joy in knowing that you're safe. Okay. Yeah. And that's this renewal that the Most High has blessed you with. So you're definitely moving in the right direction. Okay. And as you're moving in the right direction, you got somebody in their feelings, but you're not really worried about it. You're doing the things for you. You're following your heart space. You don't care about if somebody's mad, sad, or whatever in the background. You're worried about you. And that's the best place to be. All right. Definitely balance. Definitely balance. And whoever it is in the background, they're feeling away. They feel like shit because they tried to manifest you feeling like shit. And in turn, they got their just due. All right. So continue to focus on love. Yeah, continue to focus on love. This is literally reiterating what I'm telling you. Maintain these healthy boundaries and focus on love. Focus on new love, new feelings, this awakening that you're going through. Okay, so this was definitely a really good reading. It seems like you guys are in the right heart space at this time. It's just, you need to work on your root chakra at this time and your heart chakra. Okay. So definitely, you can look up, different foods and things you can eat. Definitely focus on stretching and things of that nature. You might be waking up feeling a little sore. That is because you're whooping ass in the astral realm. And that's really good. Okay. That's really good. Yeah, it's a lot of teamwork. You're working with your spirit team. You know what I'm saying? You're working with the most high and you're learning a lot and you're definitely like experiencing a lot of growth, okay? Yeah. So anticipate to have some rest and relaxation soon. If you felt like lately you've been on the go, you've been moving so much and it's like, sometimes I just want to take a nap and I just can't. Soon you're gonna be able to do that, okay? Soon you're gonna be able you know, to be traveling. Like somebody's definitely gonna be traveling soon. Yeah, and it's gonna help you recuperate from this stalemate because there was someone in your energy that was very like it was their goal really to try to manifest some type of stalemate in your life. It's like they didn't want to see you move forward. Okay, whether in like a social situation or like a friendship or whatever. It's like they gathered with others to manifest some type of negativity in your life. And at this point, they're coming to a crossroads whether they're going to heal or whether they're going to remain in this karmic energy because karma is definitely whooping their ass. I can't make it up. Karma is whooping somebody's ass. There is no rest for the wicked. Somebody is fucked up right now. And it's because of all the shit they were doing. Yeah, we got Queen of Wands and then King of Swords. So, like, this person was some type of authority figure, okay? And they wanted to mess up your mental clarity, but you've been gaining mental clarity. Every time they throw out negative spell work towards you, God blesses you more and more and more and more. And it's because you're living in your honesty and your truth. Yeah, like somebody wanted to have to try to cause conflict like in your personal relationships, in romantic relationships, in any type of way. But now they're feeling exhausted because they're realizing that all the shit that we're doing, it did not work. Yeah. And your divine inheritance is going to be, love. It's going to be unified love. It's going to be a lot of long term success. And it's because you've built this strong foundation. Because at the end of the day, you are worried about your family. You're worried about, your family being prosperous. Okay. So anyone that's, trying to cause some type of illusions or anything of that nature, just follow your intuition. Okay. Yeah, follow your intuition because you're definitely rising above any problems that this person is trying to manifest into your life. You're definitely recovering from something. Okay, so in closing, just be prepared to celebrate. Okay, be prepared to enjoy your life. Be prepared to be at home. Be prepared to have community. Those around you that are like-minded. Those around you that actually genuinely love you and care about you. Okay, and also individuals that have dignity. Okay, so make sure the individuals around you love themselves just as much as you love yourself. Okay, like-minded individuals. Okay, you are coming into union with your soul tribe. You're coming into union with that divine love. You know what I'm saying? So that's a really good energy for you to be in. I'm so happy for you guys. All right, if this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and